What's going on, guys? This is John Zakari, and today I want to talk about the Nintendo Direct that aired on January 14th, 2015. There were a lot of games covered, so let's just jump right into it. The Direct kicked off in a big way with the reveal trailer for the next entry in the Fire Emblem series for 3DS. This game looks very similar to the previous game, Awakening, so if this new title keeps the feel of that game while adding new content, I'm sure it'll be great. We didn't get a tentative release date or even a title for this new Fire Emblem game, but believe me, with the amount of time you can dump into the Fire Emblem games, it's well worth the wait. Then we saw a bunch of these new puzzle games that are making their way to the 3DS. The themes range from Mario to Pokemon, but they all kind of seemed like the same game. Kind of like a Candy Crush meets Puzzle Fighter type deal with some RPG elements. None of these really grabbed my attention, but maybe they'll become more interesting as we learn more about them. The Direct then shifted to focus on the Wii U's Virtual Console to announce... Nope, not N64 games, but Wii games are actually making their way to the Virtual Console. The first set of titles being Super Mario Galaxy 2, Punch-Out!, and the Metroid Prime trilogy. I know this wasn't the Virtual Console announcement that everyone was looking for, but hopefully they'll add hard-to-find games like Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, so people can actually play those games without having to pay outrageous prices. Out of the small amount of Wii U game news, we got some more info on Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. We learned a little bit more about the amiibo functionalities of the game, and also got a firm release date, February 20th. I'm still kinda on this game. I think it looks interesting, but the gameplay just doesn't seem like it's going to be enough to keep me engaged. But that's just my opinion. And speaking of amiibo, there was a bunch of amiibo news at this Direct. The next wave planned for February was reviewed, and the third wave set for spring was revealed. I honestly feel like these figure pieces are getting cooler looking as new pieces get announced, and I just cannot wait to get my hands on that Lucina. No, not like in a creepy way. Well, I mean, maybe just a little bit. The next game that will actually save data to the amiibo figures was also revealed to be Mario Party 10. I've been dying to get people together for some Mario Party action, so March 20th cannot come soon enough. Alongside this release, there will also be a new set of Mario Party themed amiibo. These amiibo work the same as the Smash Bros. Themed ones, only the characters look different. I actually really like this idea since each amiibo can only have one game written on it at a time. So since some people may want to have, say, a Smash Bros. Mario amiibo and a Mario Party Mario amiibo, they could buy the two different amiibo and don't have to worry about getting them confused. Probably the most interesting information on the Wii U side of things was what was shown off for Splatoon. We had already learned about the single and multiplayer features of the game, and now we got a look at the game's hub world and customization options. You spawn in this plaza area when you boot up the game, which is filled with characters to interact with, as well as shops where you can purchase new weapons and gear. In matches, you can use 3 weapons at a time, a main weapon, a sub-weapon, and a special weapon. And the gear you outfit your character with also provides additional stats. So there's a variety of options to get a unique look and playstyle for your character. This is the first shooter I've been really excited for in a while now, so I'm really keeping a close eye on this one. In my opinion, the Xenoblade Chronicles X portion of the Direct was really disappointing. It was just a mashup of characters running around different environments, no new details on gameplay or features within the game, and no further info on the release date besides 2015. I really hope this doesn't slip into 2016. The Direct ended with a bunch more 3DS news, including the much anticipated announcement of the new 3DS making its way to North America. If you don't know, this system does have some cool features outside of the standard, long battery life and stuff that you normally see in a new version of a handheld. The new 3DS has a built-in C-stick that will allow for better control in games that support it. The front-face camera tracks your face to allow for better viewing of games in 3D. There's a built-in amiibo reader on the bottom of the screen, and the feature that the internet has been buzzing about all day, it doesn't come with an AC adapter. I've been told this is commonplace in many countries outside the US, but I do not think this is going to be a welcome change in the States, especially for new adopters. There's going to be a ton of people, I guarantee it, that are going to buy the system and won't find out about the charger until they get home. Hopefully Nintendo will at least clearly state on the box that the charger is sold separately to maybe save some people from this anguish. Overall, I don't think this is a really good idea. If they wanted to test this out, they should have only done it with, say, like the limited edition versions like the Monster Hunter or Majora's Mask systems, as people buying those versions are almost sure to already have a compatible charger. Since there was this new hardware announcement, obviously a bunch more 3DS games were also detailed afterwards. Codename S.T.E.A.M has the first amiibo feature that I'm actually really excited for, as it was announced that the Fire Emblem amiibos can be used to put those characters in the game. Watching Marth, Ike, and Lucina just run around and smash all these steampunk guys was pretty amazing. I just don't like what they detailed about having to retouch the amiibo during the game, like when the characters are defeated or something. Like, come on, am I supposed to be fiddling with these toys and my 3DS on a packed train during rush hour just so I can play as these characters? I hope this doesn't end up being necessary. I've been waiting a while for Xenoblade Chronicles to be re-released, since original copies of that game can go for as much as $100. Albeit, I was hoping for a Wii U release, but, you know, I'll take the handheld version. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D is actually coming to the States in April, which is sooner than I thought, but the game is listed as being exclusive to the new Nintendo 3DS. And that kinda sucks. Maybe you'll be able to play on the regular 3DS with the extra stick attachment, but I really can't agree with the idea of restricting access to games that are on essentially the same system. Wrapping things up, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate and Majora's Mask were also confirmed for a February 13th release date to go alongside the new Nintendo 3DS. Both games take advantage of the new C-Stick, making them a great way to put the new handheld through its paces. I simply loved playing Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, so I can't wait to play 4. I hope a Wii U version gets released at some point, with some kind of crossplay feature similar to 3, as that would allow me to dump tons of hours into this game. And last but not least, there's Majora's Mask. This is actually one of my most anticipated game releases of the year, which I've never said about a re-released game before, and that's because I've never played it. So this is basically like a totally new Zelda release for me, which is why I'm extremely excited. I can't wait to boot it up on the Majora's Mask new 3DS that I pre-ordered right after the Direct today. All in all, this was a great Direct for 3DS owners and those looking to pick up the new 3DS. But if you were hoping for some Wii U news, you were kind of left out in the cold. I kind of expected this though, with all the rumors of a February 13th release date. I knew if they were launching the new handheld that soon, we'd be hearing a lot about new 3DS titles. Hopefully we'll see a Wii U Direct soon, but summing things up, I thought it was pretty solid. Well, that just about wraps things up for this video. Let me know your thoughts on the latest Nintendo Direct in the comments. As always, I'm John Zakari, and thanks for watching.